These people in the news, they want you to believe that they're intelligent and that they can explain everything to you. And your people in the United States, the entire country, are the biggest pack of stooges that actually believes, these nitwits, that you could, any person with any basic common sense could see how wrong these people are about everything, constantly. And they keep telling everybody how smart they are, and that Americans are smart and everybody else, they're all below us. They have these weird rituals and so on. We don't, right? Santa Claus comes down the chimney. Is that a weird ritual? I think it's pretty weird, actually. It's ridiculous that you would lie to your kids about some stupid ass person dressed up in red that comes down the chimney and drops off presents. I mean, that's how we're in this fantasy Disney world that actually is the true life. It's not like, oh, well, hey, we're gonna have some silly stuff over here. But in reality, we understand it. That's what it is, it's all. But they don't. They tell you how smart they are to be able to explain everything to you. And that you are smarter than the rest of the world. Because America, you know, we went to the moon, and we did. Actually, there was a lot of things that were going right because people were using their brains effectively to actually attain spectacular opportunities with technical knowledge that they created by studying it. Okay? So there you go, but it ebbs and flows, and boy, it's on a roller coaster coming down again fast, and nobody sees it. It's like, hey, we're always gonna bounce back no matter what. Well, we always did. That's true. We always did. So you have nothing to worry about. That's all. You know that it always bounce back, so there's nothing to worry about. That's where we're at this moment. Okay? So the people here are the biggest pack of hypocrite stooges that are deceiving themselves because they cannot deal with the reality of how this whole thing is just a big propaganda pack of lies about everything. Hillary, Trump, it's from one lie to the next. That he doesn't know who the white power is, or David Duke, he doesn't know. Oh, but the next day, oh, them, yeah, that's right. David Duke, yeah. Who? Oh yeah, David Duke, yeah, and the white supremacists. So there you go, okay? And we're just tiptoeing around, and the Libertarian Party is worried about the Black Lives Matter, but they're not ready to, okay. These cops are going on trial. That's all there is to it. That's our system of justice. They're caught, probable cause for anybody to believe in this idiotic crap about some investigation, and it's that there's a secret deal, and that oh well, we don't have probable cause now. Okay. They're just making a pack of clowns out of the entire country. That's how incredibly ignorant, hypocrite, stooge, wackos the entire country is, with this crazy propaganda that's just pouring into your brains relentlessly every day and night if you watch it, okay? And they will tell you one lie after the next that you could actually see, or lies, and you still don't believe it. You believe the lies. I mean, that's how off the wall all of you people are. And then they say, well, you're the only smart one. Well, what of it? What should I tell you? No, I can't just be the only smart one based on your probabilities. It's so unlikely. Doesn't mean it's impossible though, okay? And I can't find any other people who are just absolutely convinced without any doubt. Even the Big Short, even the guys that made all that money were never convinced. They had to go to Vegas to meet these bankers. And still, they were not absolutely like me. It was clear as day, for God's sakes. It was so obvious and simple. But not to those people. Not to the ones that made all the money. They never knew they had a complete lock on the whole deal. It was a lock, and they never knew it. But they made the money, though. So, was it luck? Of course. I mean, at least they had the awareness to see something's kind of wacky. And we're gonna put we're gonna short it, the Big Short. But we're not absolutely sure, even though it's this obvious black and white fact. It couldn't possibly not happen. So it could take a long time though for things that are absolutely gonna happen that they don't happen. Like, well, Jesus is so obvious. Why aren't they just turning the other way? Because nobody's ever convinced of it. And it's always this, oh, we don't know. And like we're always at the right price, right? It's always priced in, they say. It's priced into the market. Like, no, it's not. I mean, you can look back and say, well, that's what they were saying over here, but it was over here, or way down here, okay? So you're just playing with total crazy bastards. And that's almost impossible because they do stuff that doesn't make sense at all.